Hello, my name is Richard Nelson, and this presentation is all about what I understand about e-learning and how this has changed since I've been on the MA in ICT and Education course at Leeds University. It's also going to have a little bit of advice for those just starting out on the course. Two skills I have developed while on this course is the ability to type really quickly during online chats and to multitask, reading and chatting. There is also the challenge of dealing with multiple thread conversations while online. I have learned that a virtual learning environment is not just a repository for learning material, but it can and should be used much more interactively. We should make sure that we use all of the learning styles and multiple intelligences and use the whole of Kolb's learning cycle. One of the major issues with e-learning I find is getting learners to think more creatively, using the tools around them to make interesting and varied assessment. I think a lot has to be done at primary and secondary school level to encourage these learners to think creatively, and those with more mature learners to guide the learners through the technology so the content is king. Come on teachers, get your learners doing something exciting today. I was beginning to think that the digital divide had moved from the haves and have-nots to the bothered and not bothered. However, thanks to this course, I was reminded of the divide between developing and developed countries. It also made me think of future divide between silver surfers, the elderly that understand computers, and silver drifters, those who have not had the opportunity to become computer literate. On this course, I've also learned that it's important to keep in mind that some learners are autonomous and will take to e-learning very quickly, whereas others are more dependent and will need the tutor facilitator to guide them through. Just make sure you keep up with e-learning trends to make sure you don't become a dinosaur. So what tips would I give someone starting out on the MA in ICT Education course at Leeds University? Well, first of all, I suggest you're organised with your learning materials and your time. After all, you never know what's going to happen in your life during the time of the course. You can get past the initial fear of the online chat rooms and working in groups with people you've never met before. So stick with it and you'll enjoy the course.